Mars in Aries in the 10th house suggests a dynamic personality with natural leadership abilities. This placement points to a confident, ambitious, and courageous individual who pursues career goals with vigor. They tend to aim high, using their innate strength and persistence to overcome barriers. However, their impatience and assertiveness might sometimes be perceived as aggressive and confrontational. In relationships, they desire honesty and are often straightforward, sometimes to a fault. They are passionate partners, but their independent streak might make them appear detached or self-focused. To create successful relationships, this person must learn to balance their individual desires with the needs of their partners. Career-wise, careers in sports, military, entrepreneurial endeavors, or any field that requires a pioneering spirit may suit this placement well. Their ambitious nature combined with their desire to take initiative makes them valuable in leadership roles. However, their challenge lies in controlling their impulsiveness and learning to work in a team. This placement also suggests the need for personal growth in patience and humility. The individuals must learn the value of listening to others and that leadership is also about enabling others to lead. They could also benefit from learning that accomplishing long-term goals requires steady effort and perseverance rather than only quick, decisive actions. Their strength is their confidence and initiative, but to ensure they don't tip into arrogance or impulsiveness, they should embrace the lessons of patience, cooperation, and mutual respect. Mars in Taurus in the 10th house indicates a steadfast, determined, and ambitious personality. Individuals with this placement are likely to be practical, methodical, and dependable, with a strong desire for security and stability. They have a patient approach, and once they set their mind on a goal, it's hard to sway them. In relationships, they tend to be loyal and committed. They value honesty and simplicity, preferring long-term, predictable relationships over casual, unpredictable ones. They can be possessive and stubborn at times, making it difficult to compromise or let things go. Career-wise, this placement suggests profitability in occupations requiring endurance, routine, and practical skills. Industries related to real estate, agriculture, finance, or culinary arts may suit them. They are likely to reach their career goals slowly but steadily. Strengths include commitment, determination, and patience. However, challenges can arise from their stubbornness and difficulty dealing with changes. These individuals may also struggle with becoming too focused on material success, forgetting to take time for emotional and spiritual development. Personal growth lessons may involve learning how to embrace change and flexibility, as well as finding a balance between material pursuits and inner peace. They must recognize that letting go of stubbornness and rigid thinking can lead to further personal and career growth. Also, understanding that relationships can grow and evolve without threatening their safety and security can improve their romantic partnerships. Mars in Gemini in the 10th house indicates an energetic and intellectual approach to life. This placement imbues an individual with keen curiosity and a drive to gain and share knowledge. Reflecting Gemini's nature, they are likely to be agile thinkers, eloquent speakers, and can juggle multiple tasks effectively. These individuals make great communicators, adept at expressing their ideas and persuading others. In relationships, they are drawn towards lively conversations and intellectual stimulation. They appreciate partners who can keep up with their fast-paced thoughts, satisfaction derived from mental compatibility rather than emotional intimacy. However, they might find it challenging to stay focused in relationships due to their tendency to be restless and easily bored. In terms of careers, they are likely to excel in professions requiring expressive communication and intellectual engagement. They can flourish in roles such as journalists, writers, public speakers, or researchers. Their adaptable nature also makes them successful in changing environments. The primary strength for those with Mars in Gemini in the 10th house is their intellectual prowess and communication abilities. They are excellent in conveying complex ideas in simple terms. Their main challenge can be their restlessness, which might make it hard for them to stick to one task or project for long periods. They may also struggle with impatience. The personal growth lesson for these individuals is learning how to stay grounded and focused on one thing at a time. They will benefit from understanding that not every conversation needs to end in debate, and sometimes, listening can be more rewarding than speaking. With Mars in Cancer in the 10th house, one is likely to possess an intense drive for their career. They are often dedicated and hardworking, with an ability to pursue their career goals with persistence and sensitivity. This position suggests a career in caregiving, real estate, or anything that allows expressing care and protecting others. In relationships, they can be protective and nurturing, often displaying an emotional style of assertiveness. Conflicts could arise when they feel their security threatened, as they tend to take things personally. Though their reactions might seem defensive, they prefer to avoid confrontation and maintain harmony. Strengths include resilience, emotional intelligence, and a strong bond with family and tradition. Handling professional responsibility with personal involvement is a standout quality. Career-wise, they often gain status and recognition, as they have a unique ability to cater to public needs or collective sentiments. Challenges include oversensitivity to criticism and occasional mood swings. The need for emotional security could lead the way to excessive caution in decision-making, causing missed opportunities. Structures and routines could make them feel trapped, thereby limiting their potential. Growth is experienced when one learns not to react impulsively to perceived threats, mastering emotions effectively. By realizing the power in vulnerability and tuning it into their strength, they can manage adversity. Practicing patience and finding non-confrontational methods in resolving conflicts will help develop stronger relationships professionally and personally. Mars in Leo in the 10th house signifies a dynamic and ambitious individual. This placement suggests a personality that is drawn to leadership roles, with a natural ability to inspire others. Dominating traits include confidence, charisma, and a drive for recognition. These people have a need to feel important, validated, and loved. Relationship tendencies for those with Mars in Leo in the 10th house are centered around loyalty and drama. They are passionate and theatrical in their romantic relationships, gravitating towards partners who mirror their need for admiration. In relationships, they aim to dominate and often expect others to cater to their needs. Career influences of this Mars placement are most potent. Professions in the public eye like entertainment or leadership are appealing. They are motivated by personal success, wanting to leave an imprint in their work field. Strengths associated with this placement include the courage for taking bold steps, a gift for communicating with impact, and the natural ability to lead others. However, challenges come in the form of a struggle to accept criticism, dealing with insecurities, and a tendency to indulge in ego trips. Personal growth lessons might involve learning humility, patience, and the ability to share the limelight. This placement encourages growth through experiences that test the person's ability to manage personal and professional relationships while maintaining their stand in leadership roles. Learning to balance their need for adoration and the importance of considering others' feelings is also key. Mars in Virgo in the 10th house implies a person with superb work ethics. They tend to be meticulous, practical, and reliable. They strive for perfection in everything, often expressing their assertiveness through efficient work and attention to details. However, they may become overly critical or worried about perfection, making them prone to anxiety. In relationships, they may look for partners who share their work ethics and patience. They appreciate reliability and consistency, and sometimes are criticized for their inflexible nature. They need to find balance to avoid excessive fault-finding that might strain their relationships. In terms of career, these individuals excel in fields requiring detail orientation and analytical skills. Organized professions like management, editing, healthcare, or administrative roles may suit them. Their consistent drive forms a strong influence to continuously improve and perfect their professional skills. Their main strengths are hard work, reliability, keen eye for detail, and practical problem-solving abilities. Their systematic nature might turn into rigidness, showing their main challenge is to manage potential perfectionism. They have to learn to embrace occasional disorder without undue stress. For personal growth, Mars in Virgo in the 10th house individuals should learn to appreciate the beauty of imperfections to lower their anxiety. By understanding its human nature to make mistakes, they can build healthier relationships and gain a holistic view of life. They should also focus on turning potential negative criticism into positive feedback for self and others, promoting a more balanced approach to life and work. An individual with Mars in Libra in the 10th house could be naturally diplomatic, balanced, and eager for success in their public life or career. They might have a strong drive to succeed and a widespread need for approval. This also indicates a need for harmonious relationships with coworkers or partners. They're more likely to avoid conflicts and seek out fairness, sometimes to their detriment. In terms of relationships, they desire partnerships that are equal, just, and harmonious. They might struggle with assertiveness, often prioritizing others over themselves to maintain peace. Passive aggressiveness might be a coping tactic they resort to when their feelings aren't balanced. Career-wise, this placement points to an individual who's motivated by fairness, beauty, and harmony. They could have a sharpened aesthetic sense. They are found in careers like diplomacy, law, art, or fashion. Integrity and ethical considerations could matter a lot to them in their professional life. Strengths of having Mars in Libra in the 10th house include diplomacy, a sense of aesthetics, drive for success, and importance placed on ethical and fair behavior. Challenges may include a lack of assertiveness, difficulty facing conflict head-on, and an overemphasis on seeking approval. The ongoing growth lesson for these individuals is learning to balance their needs with the needs of others. Developing assertiveness without losing their natural diplomatic skills could be a notable goal. Mars in Libra in the 10th house asks for courage to act independently without fear of disturbing harmony or losing approval. Having Mars in Scorpio in the 10th house signifies a powerful and focused approach towards career and ambitions. People with this placement are likely to be determined, passionate and strategic in their professional life. They aren't afraid to go deep, uncover secrets, and use their resourcefulness to solve problems, making them stand out in investigative or research-based roles. Their personality can be intense and full of desire. They are not ones to back down from a challenge and have a competitive streak enabling them to pursue goals with relentless tenacity. They hate losing control and prefer to keep their emotions hidden. This can sometimes make them seem secretive, creating difficulties in personal relationships as they struggle to reveal their true feelings. On the positive side, their strong will and perseverance make them capable of overcoming great obstacles. They are also deeply loyal and protective, providing a good backbone for meaningful and lasting relationships once trust is built. Some of their challenges include their propensity for power struggles, a tendency to be suspicious, and a difficult temper. They may need to work on adapting to change, letting go of control and adopting a more patient and forgiving attitude. Personal growth lessons that can be garnered from this placement are learning to handle intense emotions, adopting a less secretive nature, and realizing the importance of compromise in relationships. These individuals may benefit from choosing career paths that allow them to harness their strength, depth, and strategic nature, such as psychology, surgery, detective work, or any arena requiring deep investigation or research. Having Mars in Sagittarius in the 10th house suggests a vibrant, adventurous personality. These individuals are optimists, pursuing their goals with a positive outlook. They are drawn to exploration and adventure. Their energy is forward-directing, and they are prone to taking action rather than remaining still. They aren't shy when it comes to expressing their opinions, making them strong leaders. This can make them quite determined and ambitious in their careers. Likely to seek professions where they can make a difference or have a high status, they could shine in public service, education, or law. Frequent travel or international affairs may even be part of their job. In relationships, they are straight-talking and honest. Being unafraid of conflicts, they tend to be open about their feelings, which may sometimes be perceived as being blunt. Yet, their vibrant personality makes them fun to be around. Strengths encompass being ambitious, energetic, and open-minded, while they tend to struggle with patience and a lack of focus. These individuals might leap before they look, which can lead to both success and failure. For personal growth, learning to balance their zeal for life with careful thought could be beneficial. Building on their natural leadership abilities and finding positive ways to channel their boundless energy can also support their growth. They may need to work on their diplomacy skills when expressing their sometimes overly direct communication style. In the end, harnessing their natural optimism and adventurous spirit allows them to best navigate life's challenges. Having Mars in Capricorn in the 10th house suggests a strong drive and discipline in career and public standing. You may be ambitious, capable, practical, and good at planning. You aim high and work tirelessly to achieve your goals. Pragmatism and responsibility mark your professional endeavors. In relationships, you're likely serious and cautious. You value stability and might show affection through actions more than words. Important to you are commitment, loyalty, and respect. However, you may struggle to express yourself emotionally or could come across as too controlling due to your strong desire for control and order. Career-wise, you might thrive in positions of authority or in fields requiring structure, discipline, and a strategic approach like engineering, politics, or management. You also have a potential for long-term success due to your perseverance and strong work ethic. Strengths include determination, responsibility, and discipline. These qualities make you reliable and respected. However, you might face challenges like stubbornness, emotional reservation, and a tendency to be overly controlling. For personal growth, learning to compromise, being open to authority, ideas, and expressing emotions freely can be beneficial. By addressing these issues, you can maintain better relationships and achieve a healthier work-life balance. Natural leaders, those with Mars in Capricorn in the 10th house, are often driven to achieve and have the potential to be great strategists and professionals in their chosen field. When Mars is in Aquarius in the 10th house, it indicates strong independence and originality. These individuals may think outside the box, enjoying an unconventional path in life and career. They value freedom and are generally open-minded, often driven by a desire to make a difference in the world. However, these tendencies can also lead to rebellious behavior and a desire to challenge authority. In relationships, they seek intellectually stimulating partners who offer plenty of space and freedom. They value honesty and encourage diverse perspectives, and their relationships often contain debate and discourse. They may struggle with emotional intimacy, preferring intellectual connections instead. In careers, these individuals excel in fields that allow them to demonstrate innovation and affect social change. They do well in sectors like technology, social activism, or astrology. Their determination and visionary thought process can lead them to high positions of authority. Their main challenges involve potential aloofness and perceived detachment. Their focus on the big picture may sometimes make them overlook smaller, important details. Balancing their need for independence with the need for cooperation can also be a struggle. The key strengths to leverage include their intellectual curiosity, innovation, and determination. Their challenge and growth lesson is to learn how to manage interpersonal relationships and become more in touch with their own and others' emotions. Harnessing their innovative spirit in a way that is more emotionally aware will make them more effective both personally and professionally. Mars in Pisces in the 10th house indicates a person with a strong drive to make a difference in the world. This person is often motivated by their compassion, idealism, and spirituality. Their decision-making approach is guided more by intuition than cold logic, which can both help and hinder them. In relationships, these individuals tend to be willing to sacrifice for the good of their partners. They are sympathetic and understanding lovers, often attracting partners who need some sort of healing or support. However, this placement can lead them to be overly passive or ambiguous, which could result in confusion or misunderstandings. Career-wise, they may excel in jobs where they can use their creativity, spirituality, or ability to heal others. Such fields may include the arts, social work, counseling, or healthcare. However, they might struggle with asserting themselves in highly competitive or aggressive environments. Strengths include their caring nature, creative abilities, and intuition. Their empathy and imagination often endears them to others and can be a source of great inspiration at work. Challenges might involve struggling with direct confrontation, or difficulties with setting firm boundaries. These people may also trouble with inconsistency in their effort and drive. The personal growth lesson for these individuals is to learn to harness their compassion and intuition in a way that supports their own needs and goals, rather than primarily serving others. They could benefit from learning how to be more assertive and direct in expressing their desires and ambitions.